Hoth Battle is a relatively simple level in this run. It's pretty straightforward, there's not too many tricks. The biggest variance is going to be this first room here, where you can choose to just be the snowspeeder and drag a bomb to the end of the room. But if you really want to, there is a more difficult trick that you can do that just allows you to hit the trigger at the end. It's kind of similar to what is done in TCS, but it works very different in this game. It's super easy to just drag the bomb all the way through the room, but I'll also show you right now what it looks like if you decide to do the transition hit. And then moving into room 2, we're going to swap back to one of the faster vehicles, and we come up on our first barrier skip here. And the way that we're going to do it is we're going to swap to X-Wing. I believe Imperial Shuttle or TIE Interceptor will work just fine as well, but I'm used to doing it with the X-Wing. And we're going to head directly up to this middle boulder that kind of peers over the barrier. And right as we are about to hit the barrier, we're going to do a backflip, and we're just going to go over the entire barrier. It's really not that precise because the flips that the vehicles do in this game are insanely high. And then we can just keep holding forward, and we made it over the first barrier. And then for the second barrier, we can just be any vehicle and do the typical skip that is done in story and other free play categories. Most categories that play Hoth are going to do this, where we are just going to roll in line with the barrier. Good thing I came back. I wanted to explain that a little better. We're going to be in line with the barrier, and then right as we kind of pass over the top of it, we're going to roll to the right, kind of towards it. And that will get us further up, but then also allow us to get further in the out-of-bounds collision in order to make it over the barrier. So if we just roll to the side and are holding up, then we'll make it across. And then as we enter the final room, we'll call in our second player. TIE Interceptor works just fine for this. We're just going to be shooting with both players, and for wave 1, just looking for all of the probe droids. And we don't have any extra that helps us, like no VSB. And then for wave 2, the ATSTs, the wave is going to go the same, but then we're going to pay attention to our positioning because we want to be in certain spots for the final wave to increase the chance that we get both of the AT-ATs to spawn close enough together in order to wrap both of them at the same time. Okay, so since this is where I just killed the last ATST, I am going to head over to the left here. The biggest thing that you want to make sure of is that you're far away, not too far away, but you want to be a little bit further away from where the AT-ATs walk out of. So right now that's a little bit to my right. And the best indicator that I can give you is the bomb dispensers that are around the center. So you can see in the bottom left, that's the bomb dispenser on this side of the canyon that they come out of. So we're going to stay closer to this bomb dispenser, and then if you're on the other side, you want to stay further to the right of that bomb dispenser. And I'll put up a clip of what it looks like when you do that positioning in order to get the double spawn. And even this here, I don't feel too confident about it. In my experience, it is more likely that you get a double spawn when you are on the right side versus when you're on the left. So I don't feel too confident, but we did end up getting it, which means that we can double wrap the AT-ATs with both of our players. And some people, even if you get the double spawn, you may just be more comfortable just single wrapping each of them. It's totally up to you, whatever you're comfortable with, but if you're more experienced with 1P2C, then it's not too difficult. What is difficult is the way that tow cables work in this game. They are very, very finicky, so you need to be super careful. And you also don't want to aim towards the front of the AT-ATs, you really want to aim towards the back. Their hitbox is weird. It actually goes like further back than their feet do, so it looks like you're hitting nothing. But then also if you try to hit the head, you're just going to miss. So then heading into the final wave, I like to stick with the snow speeders just because I want to be prepared to wrap the final AT-AT whenever that shows up. And because of how the camera pull works in this game, it's going to be a little bit difficult to grab this bomb while wrapping effectively. But that was just fine. And then if we want to, we can swap back to our faster characters that also shoot a little bit faster as well. And that's it for episode 5. And then leaving Hoth battle, we can just drop out our second player. We also could have dropped him out in Hoth battle itself if we really wanted to at the end there. And then we're just going to take Ghost Yoda all the way over to Rebel Attack.